I've told you what is a simple sentence. Remember students, in a simple sentence contains only one independent clause, okay, with one subject and one finite verb. Remember the clauses which we have told you. Okay. The clauses, as I have told you, that clauses are of two types. One is the independent clause and one is the subordinate or dependent clause. Independent clause is a clause which conveys complete meaning. For example, I go to the market, he lives near to my house, she is 6 years old, I like apples. Okay, these are all simple sentences because they have one independent clause. These are independent clauses because they are not dependent on the other clause and they are conveying the complete meaning. Okay. For example, in these sentences, John lives near to my house. John is the subject and lives is the verb. I like cooking. I is the subject, like is the verb. He saw the most amazing sights in Murray. He is the subject, saw is the verb. Okay? And these are simple sentences because they have just one independent clause. John lives near to my house. There is no other verb. I like cooking. There is only one verb, one main verb. He saw the most amazing sights in Murray. Saw is the one finite verb. Okay. So remember this thing that when you have to change a compound sentence into a simple sentence, make sure that it should have one independent clause with one verb and one subject. Okay, you cannot put the subject again and again. And all of you know, okay, what is a subject? What is coming in the start of a sentence is the subject. Okay, whoever is doing the action, sorry, whoever is doing the action or whatever we are talking about, that is a subject. Okay, yesterday I've explained this, but I'm just explaining it again so that you can understand it in a better manner. So these are independent clauses. But if I say, which I have given you yesterday, that was looking beautiful while I was plowing the fields. These sentences are not giving the complete meaning. These clauses are not giving the complete meaning. So we call these clauses as dependent clause or subordinate clause. Okay? Yes, Fatma. Yes, Fatma. Okay. Now, the second sentence which I have discussed, and we have discussed only two sentences. First, we are going to do the exercise related to these two sentences and then we will go further. Compound. All of you know compound means more than one. So it means that a sentence which is made up of two or more independent clauses. Okay. There are two clauses. Independent clauses. Remember, not dependent clause. Compound sentence has two or more than two independent clauses. For example, he is rich, he is generous. He is rich and generous. He is rich, one independent clause. He is generous, one independent clause. Okay, so these are the independent clauses. He is rich and generous. Now we have joined the two independent clauses with a coordinating conjunction and. Okay. So a compound sentence is made up of two or more independent clauses which are joined by a coordinating conjunctions like and, but, or, yet, nor, so, for. Now look at these examples. Ali and Ahmad went to the market. The two independent clauses are Ali went to the market, one. Ahmad went to the market, two. I have joined these two. Ali and Ahmed went to the market. Look at the second example. It was raining. I took an umbrella. It was raining. One independent clause. I took an umbrella. I took an umbrella, the second independent clause. Okay. So I have joined these clauses with it was raining, so I took an umbrella. Rabia was sick, she completed her assignment. Rabia was sick, but she completed her assignment. We can also write it down. Rabia was sick, yet she completed her assignment. So remember student, a simple sentence has one independent clause having one subject and one verb. Compound sentence is made up of two or more independent clauses which are joined via coordinating conjunctions which are 7 in number: but, and, or, yet, nor, so, for. Okay? Before we start a complex sentence, we have done exercise A. Now we have to do exercise B. Okay? All of you open your books. All of you open your books, page number 104. Ji beta. Yes, Fatma?
Teacher, what is the difference between a dependent and independent clause?
I was explaining this thing. It's very important. All of
Teacher,
you know
my
okay,
net
what are
was
clauses.
gone.
Okay, I'll explain it again, no problem. Beta, clause it conveys, clause is a group of words, ठीक है? Clause is a group of words which has a subject and a verb, okay? But if the clause is not conveying complete meaning or sense, then it is a dependent clause because it is depending on the other sentence. Okay, for example, if I say a sentence, uh, when I entered into the room, I saw two strangers sitting on the chairs. Okay, now I saw two strangers sitting on the chair is the independent clause because it is conveying the complete meaning or sense. I saw, I is the subject, saw is the verb. Okay? When I entered into the room, if I only write this sentence, when I entered into the room, question mark, what happened? It is not giving the complete sense. Although it has a subject I and it has the verb entered, but it is not giving complete meaning and it is starting with a subordinating conjunction when. Okay? So when we are starting a clause with a subordinating conjunction, then it is called a dependent clause. Okay? Any confusion now? Is it clear,
No.
Fatma? Do you
Yes,
understand
teacher.
now? Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Now, beta, we have to do exercise B. I'm giving you 2 minutes time, but I'll tell you how to do it. First two, I will tell you. You can do the remaining two. All of you, please open your books, page 104, exercise B, and take out a rough copy or use a pencil for writing it down. Then you can write it in your notebooks. I'll tell you which exercises you have to do it in your notebooks. Combine each of the following pairs of simple sentences into one simple sentence as per the examples shown above. Now students, you have to join these two sentences. You have to make them one simple sentence. Please be very careful. You are not going to make it a compound sentence. You have to make it one simple sentence. It means that it should have one independent clause, one subject, and one verb. It means it should have one subject and one verb. Now, look at the example. The cow produces milk. Cow is the subject, produces is a verb. Milk is a valuable food. Milk is a subject, is a verb. So these are the two independent clauses. Now we have to make them one. It means that we have to use one verb and one subject. We can write it like this. Milk, with milk, a valuable food is produced by the cow. Okay, how we have written it? Milk, comma, available food, comma, is produced by the cow. Now, here we have used one subject, that is milk, and here we have used one verb, that is produced. Do you understand? Yes. Repeat, I can't hear you. Now, students, I am telling you, if we can write it like in this manner also, the cow produces milk, which is a valuable food. But here there will be two verbs. One will be is and the other will be produces. Okay? And we have joined them with a relative pronoun. Okay, so we cannot do like that. We have to use one verb. That is why we have written milk, comma. So you are describing milk. What is milk, comma? Available food, comma, is produced by the cow. Now look at the second sentence. He showed me his painting. It was a beautiful work of art. Now students, there are two verbs. Showed in the first clause, was in the second clause. Okay? It in the second clause, he in the first clause are the subjects. Now you have to join it. How can we join it? He showed me his beautiful painted work of art. Now we have make it a one sentence. He showed me his beautiful painted work of art. Now there is only one subject, he, and there is only one finite verb, that is showed. Okay, so then it becomes a simple sentence. Otherwise it is not going to be a simple sentence. He showed me his beautiful painted work of art.
मिस पहले वाला दोबारा बोल दे.
Okay, beta. Milk, comma, and please speak in English. Milk, comma, a valuable food, comma, is produced by the cow. Milk, a valuable food, is produced by the cow. Okay, students. Now I'm giving you 2 minutes time or 1 minute time. Do this from 3 to 8. Okay, you have to make them into one simple sentence. Into one simple sentence. Okay, these are two sentences and we have to make them one simple, not compound, not complex. Okay, do it.
Teacher, can I do the third one?
Teacher, what is the
When
meaning
you
of
have done,
opposed?
Ji beta,
Teacher, what is the meaning of opposed?
oppose means opposite, against.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I do this third one?
shall I start asking? Who will do the third one? Yes, Iman.
Can I?
Yes.
Liaquat Ali Khan died in 1952. He was the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. Liaquat Ali Khan was the first Prime Minister of Pakistan and died in 1952.
Okay, beta. One I will tell you. Liaquat Ali Khan. Who is Liaquat Ali Khan? Then you have to describe it. Liaquat Ali Khan, comma, the first Prime Minister of Pakistan, comma, died in 1952. We have to use one finite verb, that is died, okay? Because it is a simple sentence. Liaquat Ali Khan, comma, the first Prime Minister of Pakistan, comma, died in 1952. In this way. G. Yes, Fatma. Number 4.
It rained heavily. We had to stay indoors. Raining heavily. We stayed indoors.
We will do it like this. You can also bring the second sentence in the start. Can you try to do it? We had to
Yes.
stay indoors due to heavy rain or because of the heavy rain. Okay? We can change the sentence. We had to stay indoors due to heavy rain. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Who will try to do the next one? Umema?
Yes,
Yes.
he was selfish. He did not have friends. He did not have any friend because he was a selfish.
If you are writing that he didn't have any friends because he was selfish, then we have two finite verbs. One we are using have and one is was. So what will you do? You will write he didn't have any friends because of his selfishness. Because of his selfishness. We can change adjectives into abstract nouns. He didn't have any friends because of his selfishness. Because he was selfish, if we are putting now because he was selfish, then we will have two subjects and we will have two verbs. Then it will not be a simple sentence. He didn't have any friends because of his selfishness. Okay? Do you understand,
Okay.
students? Okay. Now who
Teacher,
will
I want to
do?
ask one thing.
Yes.
Teacher, in sentence number 4, we have two verbs after
No.
making the sentence.
Beta, we had
Raining
to stay indoors due to heavy rain. Okay. Heavy is an adjective and rain is a noun here. Okay. There's a
Okay.
difference. Rain, it rained heavily. Over here, it is used as a verb. It rained. It is telling action. I enjoy the rain. Remember, gerunds? Okay.
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
enjoy the rain.
Okay.
Over here, rain is used as a noun. Okay. So heavy
Okay.
is an adjective and rain is a noun.
Yes.
It's very good thing that you should ask questions so that your confusion must be clear. Yes, who will try to do the sixth one? In sixth one also you have to change intelligent into intelligence. Now I have given you a hint. Now who will do it?
Can I?
Yes.
He admired. He
Hmm.
admired him for his intelligence.
He is admired for his intelligence. Yes, correct. Or we admire him for his intelligence. Anything you can make it. We admire him for his intelligence or he is admired for his intelligence. Both ways are correct. Okay? Both ways are correct. Now, who will do the seventh one? In this also, confessed will become confession. Now, confession. Now, change it.
Can I?
Yes. Okay, Iman.
The
Iman.
criminal.
Yes,
The
Iman.
criminal confessed to his crime, he got a lighter punishment. The criminal got a lighter punishment after confession to his crime.
That is also correct. Or you can also write it like this. The criminal got a lighter punishment due to his confession to his crime or after confession to his crime. After confession means after we have to put confessing. So it's due. He got a lighter punishment because of his confession to his crime or due to confession to his crime. I repeat it. The criminal got a lighter punishment due to confession to his crime or due to confession to his crime.
Miss, next can I do?
Teacher,
Teacher, your voice is not coming.
B.
No, teacher, the last sentence is left.
The last sentence is light went out.
Can I do?
You can do it.
He wants to marry a girl from the USA. His father is opposed to this. He wants to marry a girl from the USA due to his father's opposition.
His father is opposed to him marrying a girl from the USA. His father is opposed to him marrying a girl from the USA. Marrying is a non-finite word. Okay, so we can use it. His father
Yes.
is opposed to him marrying a girl from the USA. His father is the subject, is the finite word, is opposed. Okay, beta? Clear? So I'm going to repeat all these sentences
Last
before
one
we
as
start
well.
exercise C. Number one, milk, a valuable food, is produced by the cow. He showed me his beautiful painted work of art. Exercise A and exercise B, exercise C, all these exercises you have to do in your notebooks. Liaquat Ali Khan, the first Prime Minister of Pakistan, died in 1952. Students, be very sure if you are giving additional detail about any subject, then you have to put it in commas. Like Miss
Miss last
Sophia,
वाला दोबारा बता
I'm repeating. Miss Sophia, our English teacher. Our English teacher is the extra detail about Miss Sophia, so you have to put our English teacher in commas. Okay? It rained heavily. We had to stay indoors. We had to stay indoors due to heavy rain. He was selfish. He didn't have any friends. He didn't have any friends because of his selfishness. We admire him. He is very intelligent. We admire his intelligence, or he is admired for his intelligence. The criminal confessed to his crime. He got a lighter punishment. The criminal got a lighter punishment due to confession. CONFESSION. Due to confession to his crime. He wants to marry a girl from the USA. His father is opposed to this. His father is opposed to him marrying a girl from the USA. Okay, students? Now, exercise C. In exercise C, combine each of the following pairs of simple sentences. Now you have got an idea. We have done exercise B, how to do it. They have given instructions. According to the instructions, you have to change the sentences into one simple sentence. The first one is he realized that he was defeated. He immediately surrendered. Use a participle. Yes. Yes. Do it, Fatma. Yes, yes, beta. Yes.
He realized that he was defeated. He immediately surrendered. Use a participle. Being realizing that he was defeated, comma, he immediately surrendered.
Okay. You, in place of being, you can write having realized that he was defeated, comma, he immediately.
Okay.
It will become perfect participle. Okay. Having realized that he was defeated, comma, he immediately surrendered. Okay. Good, Fatma. Good try. Who will do the second one?
Can I?
Yes.
William Shakespeare, dead in 1616, he was the greatest English dramatist. Use a phrase in apposition. William
Shakespeare means apposition means when you are using noun phrases side by side. Okay, like my dog Woofer. Okay, like this.
William Shakespeare, the great English dramatist, dead in 1616.
That is correct. Good, Umema. William Shakespeare, but I told you have to put in commas. William Shakespeare, comma, the greatest English dramatist, comma, died in 1616. Okay. Here we have used the two noun phrases. One is William Shakespeare. The second is the greatest English dramatist. Okay. So William Shakespeare, comma, the greatest English dramatist, comma, died in 1616. Good. Next, who will do it?
Can I?
Some students have left. Yes, remember, do the third and fourth one, then Fatma will do.
The soldiers defended their post. It was a courageous act on their part. Use an adverb.
Change the adjective
The
into adverb. I give you hint. You have to change courageous into adverb. Okay, like nice, nicely, careful, carefully. Okay.
Okay, the soldier defended their post courageously.
Very good. Correct answer. The soldiers defended their post courageously. Okay. So you have changed because they have said use an adverb. So we have changed the adjective. Adjective is courageous. So we have changed courageous into courageously. The soldiers defended their post courageously. Good. Yes. Next.
We are going to the cafe.
Cafe.
John is celebrating his birthday party there. Use a phrase beginning with the preposition at.
Preposition at. It's very easy.
Yes. We are going to the cafe at John's birthday party.
We can do it like this. We are going to the cafe at John's birthday party, and we can also write it like this. John is celebrating his birthday party at the cafe. Both ways are correct. You can understand? We can write it like this. We are going to celebrate. We are going to the cafe at John's birthday party, or John is celebrating his birthday party at the cafe. Yes, Umaima?
सेकेंड सेंटेंस में तो गोइंग का तो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ जिक्र ही नहीं हुआ गोइंग का.
Where? No.
Teacher, you said
John,
he will write. Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Continue. Continue,
John
Fatma,
is celebrating his birthday party at the cafe. You said this, but we need to write going.
You can write it like this. We are going to the cafe at John's birthday party. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
Now Fatma, do the 5th, 6th and 7th one.
Okay. The police acted very quickly. This prevented further damage. Infinitive. Police
Infinitive you have to
acted
put.
very quickly to prevent further damage.
Very good. The police acted very quickly to prevent further damage. With 2, we have to put the first form, so prevented will be changed into prevent. Correct? Number 6th one.
People have lost faith in him. They suspect his behavior. Use an adjective. One second, teacher. People
I'll tell you. You can
having
change
lost
suspect.
faith.
You can change suspect into suspicious.
Okay.
Adjective. Okay.
Um. Okay. Yes. Well, are
Yes.
for his beard, they have lost faith in him.
You can write it like this. People have lost faith in him because of his suspicious behavior. Okay? People have lost faith in him because of his suspicious
Okay.
behavior. Okay? You have changed suspect into adjective. Who will do the 7th one now? Abdul Rahman will try to do it. Iman.
Teachers, we have to change suspect in what?
Suspicious. Suspicious. Suspicious.
Okay.
Yes, Iman.
Yes, teacher.
Now you do the 7th one and 8th one.
Exercise C, teacher, there was an internet problem. That's why I left the class.
Okay. Exercise C. Sentence number 7. I'll repeat it at the end.
Okay, not a problem. 7. The thief stole money from a bank. He fled to Lahore. Participle phrase.
I'll give you a hint. You can start with perfect participle.
Okay. Stealing the money from a bank. The thief fled to Lahore.
Correct, but just put having because perfect participle, write down the formula having with third form of verb. Having stolen money from a bank, the thief fled to Lahore. Okay? The thief fled
Okay.
to Lahore. Good. Now do the 8th one also.
He thinks about others. This quality of his is appreciated by others. Um,
Change one verb
this
into a noun. You can change any verb into a noun.
okay. The quality of thinking about others of his is appreciated by others.
The quality of thinking about
The-
others is appreciated by others. That is correct. Correct. The
Okay.
quality of thinking about others is appreciated by others. The quality of thinking about others is appreciated by others. Yes, correct. But we are putting others 2 times. We can also write it in this manner that thinking about others is an appreciable quality of his. Okay, this is a better way.
Yes.
Thinking about others is an appreciable quality of his. Okay, appreciated we have changed into appreciable. Thinking about others is an appreciable quality of his. Done? Done, beta?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Now, Fatma, do the 9th one.
Okay. Rover passed away in a road accident last evening. Rover was my pet dog. Use a phrase in apposition.
Apposition, I have told you that you have to put 2 noun phrases together.
Okay. One second.
Who is,
teacher.
like I've told you, Miss Sobia, our English teacher. That is a phrase in apposition. I've
Okay.
given you a hint. Okay?
Rover, comma, my pet dog, comma, passed away in a road accident last evening.
Very good. That is correct. Rover, that is the noun in apposition, my pet dog. Who is Rover? My pet dog. Rover, my pet dog, comma, passed away in a road accident. Good, Fatma. The last one, who will do it? Umema. Yes, Umema.
They were told to vacate the building. They left immediately. Use a participle phrase. They left immediately.
Beta, use perfect participle. I've told you was and were are changed into. Yesterday I told you been. ठीक है, now change it. Now change it.
Having been
Correct. Having been told to vacate the building, comma, they left immediately.
immediately.